Many times, the school part of college football can be a bit of an afterthought, but not today. We dip into History 101 and see what happens when two historical figures, warriors, people of mythical proportions, clash in a battle to the finish. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the USC Trojans. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Michigan State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make surface-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Now on second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. It's complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. So USC's offense will go to work for the first time today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, Dave.
this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Takes the easy one to the back.
And not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block them. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Gaines. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down here for the offense. To the air on first down. Caught near the sideline. It's Gaines. How about this running back dragging a toe and getting it inbound?
Showed off the wide receiver skills. You know, running backs are so talented nowadays, and you split them out as a wide receiver so much, and he showed it there. He could play wide out easily with a nice catch, nice awareness.
The Trojans headed quickly to the line. He'll throw on third down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Just keeps slinging it. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. And the Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Gets it out quickly. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. And they're able to make the tackle. Here on third down for this offense. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. Touchdown, USC. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. They're trailing by 11 to Alabama. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Turner. Jangang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to throw again. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He makes the catch. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Wants to go up top. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gaines. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield very late in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on 4th down? We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's head back to the place they've been playing football for more than 100 years, Spartan Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Got his man downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's Gaines. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do out once he has it.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
To the air on 2nd down. Got the back over the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. They'll give it to the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in 1st downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice 3rd down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it 3rd and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Michigan State. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Matthews. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Dances away. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Fired in from the red zone for the score. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Going to the ground. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Buying some time. Short gain on the play before he slides.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Spartans will hustle to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. It's a great feeling.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Setting up the screen. Touchdown, Spartans! A great catch and run for 6. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They want that clock to run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Turning it on. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.